Hello everybody, this is Johnny. Let's make a game together. For this game you'll need some paper, 2 sheets, some things to write with, and it'd be good to have some colors today. You'll need to have some playing pieces and dice, 3 of them, and oh yeah, you'll need a bear as well. So let's get started making our game board. We'll start with using the colored pens. And we'll be working on both sheets at the same time, so it's going to be a little tricky, but we'll do a good job of it. Let's start with the blue. In one of our sheets of paper, what we want to do is we want to make a good circle in the corner. And then below, let's put another circle down here in a different color. Let's make this the red circle. And that's good for that sheet. Let's put that aside for right now and make circles on the other sheets. Let's see, on this sheet, let's go ahead and put an orange circle up here. And then a brown circle down here. You can use whatever colors you want. Just be good to have different colors. Now I'm going to use my black marker to make some pathways. Let's start on this sheet right now. I'm going to start by making a curve around the edge like this, and then dropping it down to here, and then making a curve going around this way, and then out again that way. Let's go ahead and make that line go across the top here. And let's go ahead and make a parallel line following the one we put in already, like this. That's looking good so far. Now, let's divvy this up. Let's break these into pieces. Let's go ahead and make a mark like this. Let's go ahead and make something like that, and like this. You can see that we're making a game board. It's looking good. All the track for the game. Alright, let's make a couple marks here. And a couple marks down here as well. Now, let's go ahead and add an arrow here. I'm going to make a straight line, a little bit of a box, a couple arms like that, and then make a pointer. I'm also going to make a pointer here too. Straight line, a little bit of a box, straight line, and then the triangle. Here I want to do the same thing. Bit of a box, straight line, triangle. And let's go ahead and make one here as well. Straight line, bit of a box, 2 lines, triangle. And we'll need our colors again. So let's go ahead and grab the red. And for the red, what we want to do is make a space right here. That will be our goal. We'll put the red like this. And for the blue, we'll do the same. This will be the home base in the game. All right, that's looking really, really good. Let's go ahead and work on the other side now. This is the other page. It will help to make our game board line up if we go ahead and make some marks right here just to know where things go. Got to be really careful, keep things aligned. There's good. So, as we did before, let's go ahead and make our lines straight and straight. This one is also straight and straight. Now we're ready. On this side, let's go ahead and do what we did before. Curve around, drop down, curve around, and then drop down. Gotta be careful, make sure things line up. On the inside too. Curve around, drop down, curve around, and connect. And let's go ahead and make our pieces, our boxes. Let's make one right here. Let's make one right here. One right here. And what did we do on the last page? Let's make sure we're doing something similar. Looks like we have to have a box right here. And maybe one line right here. And we have a line right here. And right here. Right here. And right here. And on the other page, we put two more lines. But let's make sure it lines up the right way here. Let's go ahead and make this a box, and this will be part of that other box. And we'll put one more line here. And down at the bottom, this box will go all the way to here, and we'll put one more line right there. All right, well, you see what else we still need, right? Let's go ahead and put our arrows in on this page. Okay, as before, straight line, couple side lines in the triangle. And on this one, straight line, two side lines, and the arrow. Let's go ahead and make our arrow out here too. We're going to get really good at making arrows, aren't we? And this one as well. Almost done with all of our arrows. Looks like we need a couple more circles though if we look at the other page, or at least home bases. So let's go ahead and make orange's home base. This would be the place where orange's pieces will end up at the game. That's orange's home base. And brown's home base will be right over here. You can make them any shape you want them to be. Let's take a look at what we have so far. I think there's going to be some things we still need to put on here to make it a really good game board. Let's see. That's looking pretty good. I see some things that we still need though. Let's start with a logo. A good game always has to have a logo. So let's start on this page here. And let's see what we can do here. I think I should start by making a curve like this. And maybe a little one that goes down like this. Another one that comes like this. Another one like this. I wonder what this is going to be about. How about a little line here? Another curve like this. And something like this. What's going on here? Something like that. Oh, I'm starting to see something going on here. What is this thing? Let's make a long line right here. And maybe a curve like this. Okay, maybe another one like that. And what do we have there? Oh, we better have the right kind of eye. Okay, well, we put that on one side of the board. Let's put something else on the other side of the board. Let's write this down. The name of this game is Double Dragon. I think we have everything. Oh, there's one more thing we need to do. On this pieces here, we need to have some places that are safe spaces. Let's put a letter S and a circle around it. A couple places. Let's put another one down here. S with a circle around it. And let's put a letter R. R stands for roll again. We'll put two of those in. Now, as you can see, the game is set up to have 4 players. You can decide how many you want to have. One's not enough, though. Okay, let's set out our game and think about how to play it. So this is how we play Double Dragon. We'll start with giving each player some pieces. I'm going to give these dimes to orange. And 4 is a good number, but you could have more. The important thing is that everybody has the same number of pieces. So for brown, I'm going to use these pennies. Starting with 4, that's good. And for blue, let's go ahead and use some blue. Blue will have this pretty blue one too. 4 pieces for blue. And then for red, we have some nice ones for red as well. That looks like a good start. And here are the dice that we're going to need. Now in this game, what you're trying to do is move your pieces along the board all the way around to try to get home. Red will always start in this square. This is red's starting square. You could even color it in red if you want to. Blue will always start with this one, and orange will always start with this one, and brown will always start with this one. If a piece lands on an S square, S space, that means they're safe there. It's important because as pieces move around the board, they're going to run into each other's pieces. So let's say red has a piece here, and blue rolls a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or some number that makes it so that the blue takes this space, then red will have to send this piece home. So whenever one piece comes across another piece, it can send it home. But on a safe space, that won't happen. So if red's piece had been here, blue couldn't knock it off. R makes good sense. It just means roll again. So you're going to take the dice and roll again. But let's talk about what makes the game special. It's all about doubles. On any turn, a player is going to roll all 3 dice and look for doubles. In this roll, there's a double 2. If this were blue's turn, they could use the double 2 to move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1 wouldn't count. If it were orange's turn and they roll the dice, they could make a double this way. 1 and 5 make 6, and there's another 6. 6 and 6 is double, so they'd be able to move 12 spaces. It's all about the doubles that you find in your rolls. Now I'm going to give you something that helps a little bit. You might want to write these down for yourself. These are all the ways in which doubles might show up with these 3 dice. You could just have it be 2 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s, or 2 1s. But you also could have other combinations. If you have a 1 and a 2, double 1 makes 2. If you have a 2 and a 4, double 2 makes 4. If you have a 3 and a 6, double 3 makes 6. So this counts as well. You could move both of these together to make a 9. You could also have 2 of the dice setting up a double for the other one. 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 doubled makes 4. 1 and 2 makes 3, 3 doubled makes 6. But here's some other ones you might have as well with all 3 dice. 1 and 1 makes 2, and another 2. 1 and 2 makes 3, and another 3. 1 and 3 makes 4, and another 4. 2 and 2 makes 4. There's another 4, making a double. 1 and 4 makes 5. 1 and 4 makes 5, and another 5, that's a double 5. 2 and 3 makes 5, and another 5 makes a double 5. 1 and 5 makes 6, and another 6 makes double 6. 2 and 4 makes 6, and another 6 makes double 6. 3 and 3 makes 6, and another 6 makes double 6. It's all about the doubles in this game. Okay? Dragon doubles. You should write this down for yourselves. So let's see how the game plays. We're going to start with blue, and blue will roll the dice and look at what's possible. Right now there's a 2, a 3, and a 6. The 2 doesn't help, but double 3 will make 6, so you get 6 and 6. Now blue's turn can choose to use each one of these separately or together. You have to have a double to start. All rolls have to be doubles in this game. Blue decides to move one piece 3, 1, 2, 3 to be safe, and another piece 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So blue has 2 pieces out on the first turn. It's orange's turn. Orange rolls a 3, a 6, and a 5. Again, double 3 makes 6. And so this is a good turn. We got to double the 3 makes 6. 2 doubles always are the things that we need to have. So orange decides to move 1 piece, all of these together, 3 and 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's what orange chooses to do. It's brown's turn. Brown rolls a 1, a 5, and a 6. Can you see the double in this? 1 and 5 make 6, and 6, so we got a double here. So on orange's turn, orange looks at and says, I could do 1 piece 1 space, another piece 5 spaces, and another piece 6 spaces, or I could move 1 piece 6 and another piece 6, or I can move 1 piece, all of it together. So brown is going to choose to do all of them together because look how many points that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost got to the roll again. It's red's turn now. Red rolls a 4, and a 5. Can you see the double in this? Red takes the 4 and the 4 and says, I'll take that and I'll move 1 piece 4 and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit dangerous here. If another piece comes along and takes that space, that piece will have to send a piece home. It's blue's turn. 2 and 2 and 5. Well, the 5 isn't going to help us, but the 2 2s do. So blue chooses to move this one, 1, 2, and then 2 more, 1, 2. It's orange's turn. Orange finds a 4 and a 4. A 5 won't help. So orange decides to move its piece altogether 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, getting close. A little scary there. Brown's turn. Brown rolls a 1, a 2, and a 5. Doesn't look like much of a double here, but remember, if we double 1, it becomes 2. So we can use these two together as a double. But we only get 1 move and a 2 space move. Okay? So brown decides to move it just 1, this piece, and moves this piece too, 1, 2. Now you see what happened when brown chose to move this piece just 1. It's on a roll again space. So brown will roll again. And brown gets a 3, a 4, and a 6. What's the double in this? Well, we double 3 to make 6, so we might as well use these all together. So brown decides to move this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully we'll be safe there. And moves this one 3. 1, 2, and 3. It's red's turn right now. Red rolls a 4, and a 2. Now red could choose to make these two be the ones. Double 2 makes 4. Or red could choose instead to use these two as the doubles. 4 and 4 make 8. This is a double as well. So red's going to stick with this one. I'm going to move 1 piece, all 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And has 2 pieces on one spot right now. Now this is a bit dangerous. If somebody comes and knocks them off, both will have to go home. Blue's turn. Oh, look what blue has. Blue has 1 and 1 and 1. Obviously, this is a double. So blue's going to go ahead and move this piece 1, 2. Silver's turn, or orange's turn. Orange has a 2, a 2, and a 4. Orange chooses to use this double because there's more to it. So orange looks at the piece that's out already, or looks over here and says, you know what, I could use this 2 to move just 2, 1, 2. What happens to blue? Blue goes home. And then orange can say, I have 4 more. What do I want to do with that 4? And orange says 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be good right now. It's brown's turn. Brown has a 1, a 2, and a 6. 1 and 2 make 3, and 3 double makes 6. So all of these dice can be used right now. So brown's going to take this piece and move it all of the way. So let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking good. Red's turn. 2, 3, and 5. Now sometimes what happens is you might not get a double. This looks like it's not a double. We're going to count it a double because it's 2 and 3 is 5 and 5 more. This is really great. But if somebody rolls the dice and none of the doubles show up, they can't move that turn. All right? So you have to have a double to move it all. If there's no double available from the roll of the dice, that person loses their turn. This is 5 and 5 more. So what are we going to do with that, with red? Well, red's going to try to move some pieces quite far. So red's going to take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So close. Blue's turn. Blue rolls a 5 and a 5 and a 2. We'll see the double in that. So blue decides to go take this piece, which is safe right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that was such a good move because look what happens. Roll again. Blue rolls again. A 1, a 3, and a 5. Oh boy, what does this look like? Well, I don't see any doubles here. 1 and 3 make 4. 3 is not half of 5. So that's it for blue on this turn. Now this game will go again and again, and people are moving around, trying to get to safe spots, roll agains, or to knock other pieces off and send them back home. The important thing is when a piece gets close to their home, let's say we have blue right here, and blue wants to get into the home base, they have to roll a number, a double, that will be at least enough here. They can roll more than a number. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for blue to get this piece in, it can't be a 4. It could be some combination of doubles with 5 or 6. There could be 2 3s. If there are 2 3s, then that's enough to get home. So if blue rolls something like this, can take the 2 3s, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and blue will get home. The player who is able to get all their pieces in their home base first will be the winner. This is the game Double Dragon, and for this game you will need 2 sheets of paper, some colored markers, and a good dark marker as well, some playing pieces, 3 dice, and a bear. Enjoy this game.